Alright, hello. I know, I know that you know that it's pretty late as it is. And for my viewer that did suggest me this game yesterday, Silent High Fiver, if you're watching this now or later, I apologize that I am playing this game as late as I am. I did not mean to, but I had. Oh, there she is. I had a long day of work, and as soon as I came home, I ate real quick, and I ended up taking a nap. And by the time I woke up from my nap, I was watching that basketball game, and I watched that the whole night. My team won, thank God, but I wanted to play this sooner. But then I remembered that basketball game was today. I'm like, oh no! And I told her I was going to play this today, but now they're watching this game. But oh, there you go. But you're here anyway, thank God. But I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to play this for a little bit, even though it's late. But I'm going to play it anyway because, you know, you redeemed it. All right. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I just marked it as complete. All right. Now let me see what this game's about. Don't worry about performance. Oh, there's nudity. I'll hide that. I will hide that. There you go. Don't want to show that on stream. Alright, here we go. New game. What the hell was that? I didn't even get to read that text. Doesn't he look like the old man from Clair Obscure? Oh, yes, he does, now that you mention it. Let me see. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Ooh. For 20,000 points, you better beat it. Ah, so you want me to beat this one, huh?
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Yes, I saw that. You're wonderful. You're beautiful controllers. I'm happy for you. I wish I could get them.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Yeah, I read a little bit of this game. It takes place in Russia.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not...
Yeah, that 007 game is still on my bucket list.
In the end, we will find a way to help you.
And I also want to get Lego
Just
Batman while I'm at
we
it.
can't see it now.
But I also want to play Mixtape, Motor Slice. Those are some of the new games that have come out this past month.
I want to know you are safe.
And I'm waiting for Forza Horizon 6 to come out on PS5. You beat it today. You beat it today? Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's not that long of a game. I know the Burnt Peanut was playing 007, and he beat it like in 17 hours or so. Or was it 22? I'm not sure. But he did it like in 2 days.
I'd like to
19-hour campaign? Oh, okay.
Of course.
A 19-hour campaign?
Pardon me,
alright.
sir, but
So I could probably beat it like in a
feeling
couple
all
days.
right? Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
I wonder if
Thank
there's
you.
Russian audio for this game.
What's your message?
Oh, I can choose? What? Wait, spare a moment. Wait, what is it? Spare a moment. I'd like to send a telegram. Of course, pardon me, but are you feeling alright? Yes, thank you. You're not looking your best. Thank you. What's your message? I can give him a message or play a trick on him. I'll play a trick on
Take
him.
this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Anything to add at the end? Send greetings to your sister. Aggravate your father. Or don't add anything. I don't know. I guess send a greeting to your sister.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Where is it headed?
Also, Russia.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And
Yeah, I
this is
read a
supposedly
little
Georgia.
bit about
Russia
where this
here
game
and
takes
Russia
place.
there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
Uh,
I know. Let's get on with it.
what the hell?
Pardon?
I was talking to myself.
Ah, so
Which way to
he
the
didn't
village?
see that spirit.
The
Okay.
coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does look like fucking what's his name from Claire Obscure. Oh, here we go. Did it say 1905? Is that the time of this game? Oh, yeah, hold on, wait. Ah, Polish. No Russian language. Are you serious? They got it in Polish though. Oh, but then they got Russian subtitles. Mm, let me see. I think I would like to hear this game in another language. Even though Polish isn't the native language. Well, I mean, they probably do speak Polish in parts of Russia anyway, right? Probably. Yeah. Oh, so thirsty. Well, let me get my headphones. I'll get my headphones so I can hear this a little bit better. Put in my charger. All right, there. Now the dialogue is gonna be in Polish. Oh, yeah. Let me read this. So let's see. This is the letter he sent just now, right? No, never mind. We found this on the ground. So it says, "Dear Anthony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that ma." Oh, I feel like I'm missing part of that text. Oh, okay, hold on. I feel like I'm missing part of that text. Hold on a second. What the hell? Wait a minute. Well, that's helpful. It's like partially, it's like partially blocked. Is that like on purpose? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me see if that helps. Oh, wow, that actually helped. Reducing the text size helped out. That's great. So now I can read this better. It feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me, Constantine. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anilka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Okay. Then letter from Ligia. Victor, for years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search on or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle, but such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate for seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind, but if not, remember that in the end we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have, Ligia. Okay. And then... Oh! Alright, we're in the region of Transcaucasia. I like this. I like all this information they're giving me. That's what I love about a game. A game that gives me materials for world building. I love, I love. An owl flies through the woods, perches on a bough, and watches indoors, rushing inside homes through window slits. In places like this, human voices blend with animal sounds. The spirits of the dead penetrate the souls of the living, and evil expands slowly, quietly, producing a plentiful harvest. Where am I? Far from home, in the unforgiving mountains, somewhere in the kingdom of Georgia, which, just like Warsaw, is under the Tsar's heel. I seek a cure, but what will I find? I do not know. In places like this, you can lose more than you gain. And the Russian Empire. So these are two factions. Russian Empire and the Congress Kingdom of Poland. A beast. Extend your hand to it and you will lose it. Fat but always hungry. Respecting only force, unresponsive to rational reasoning. That is the way imperialist powers are, and the Russian Empire seeks to reign supreme among them. But who knows how long it will last? History has seen greater falls. People are starting to speak their minds, starting to act. Turbulent moods foreshadow change. The war with Japan gave citizens new arguments against the Tsardom's inept policy, and the cup of bitterness continues to fill. The Tsar fails to live up to his time, and his authority is faltering. It seems powerless in the face of the future that is about to become a reality. And in the midst of it all, there is still at the Empire's mercy the Kingdom of Poland, the pride of autonomy. It has taken a Russian face, but deep inside, its heart is still beating. Poland continues to smolder. Alright, this is the Kingdom of Poland. More than 100 years have passed since Poland disappeared from the world map, divided between three powers: the German Empire, the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and the Russian Empire. The Kingdom of Poland, with its capital in Warsaw, is under the tough rule of the Tsar. The Polish language is being pushed out of schools, offices, and public spaces by... Okay, now the Polish dialogue makes a lot of sense now. All right. Offices and public spaces by the invaders. However, the Polish dream of regaining independence is still alive, and the revolutionary moods abroad seem to favor the fight for freedom, yours and ours. Okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Oh shit, we got character profiles even. What the? Holy crap! There is a lot of world building in this. Wow. Ah, shoot. Okay, we're gonna start with the story. Let me see. I'm gonna read all this. We're gonna start with whatever the saluters. We're gonna start on saluters. Let me see. They have many names. When Latin was in fashion, a wise man called these creatures newcomers. In popular beliefs, they are sometimes called demons or angels, ghosts, or even deities. I do not know where they come from. They reflect the beliefs and superstitions of people from different regions, even though those people themselves cannot see them. Highly sensitive individuals like artists are sometimes able to see their manifestations. Wild saluters change their whereabouts as they follow people's flaws. Ooh, sorry. People travel more these days. Once, in St. Petersburg, I saw a sphinx. Alright, now, flaws. Someone's burden can be a thaumaturge's treasure. A flaw is a lasting hidden beauty that is imprinted on a human soul by something traumatic or routine. Many people have them. I am not an exception. My inborn flaw is pride, a flaw of the heart dimension that I gifted to an upper or upir, however you pronounce that, a long time ago. This is how all saluters function. Those still untethered follow a flaw hidden in someone nearby. By confronting that person using the right arguments, I can bring out the flaw and then take it over, making it pact with a wild saluter, unite with it, in theory. My previous attempts have failed. My grimoire. I like to write and sketch in it, and my upper, or upir? I don't know how you're going to pronounce that, but I'll probably hear that word in the game later. My upper lives in it. If you are reading this, I'm sorry. Teenage boys should not keep a journal. I got my grimoire from my father. It is a thaumaturge's tool, a way to make pacts with saluters. For me, it is also a journal and sometimes a sketch pad. Traces. A trace is someone's personal imprint on an object, like a personal aura. One cannot always recognize it. Sometimes a trace isn't imprinted on a particular object. That's normal. I can tell where I have seen the trace before, and once I meet its owner, I am always certain that who has interacted with them. Wait, hold on. I can tell where I have seen the trace before, and once I meet its owner, I am always certain about who has interacted with the item. Ah, nothing can be kept secret. Okay. Let's see. Heart, word, mind, deed. Centuries ago, when thaumaturgy was only beginning to be placed within scientific frameworks, the term dimension was chosen to categorize the subjects it deals with. Heart is all that involves emotions, word is all that is said, mind is all that is thought or hidden in memory, deed is action, physicality. Each dimension is connected to an area of human experience, a kind of saluter, and a type of intention imprinted on objects. Okay. And here we go. Here's one of the big buzzwords that are for this game. Thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy comes from the Greek word for miracle working. Father would fume that another term for our abilities, temper, temperomancy, was not as popular. Thaumaturgy is a different, deeper kind of comprehension of the world, seeing the most secret emotions, hearing the unspoken words, the ability to glimpse into someone's thoughts. I do not wish to be someone else, even though my power has always gotten me into trouble. My peers were afraid I would discover their secrets, and adults lowered their voices when I entered the room. Such is life. In the end, I learned how not to startle people around me and how to keep their secrets to myself. Every youngster endowed with powers goes through that. A thaumaturge, having made a pact with a saluter, is also able to manipulate human thoughts, words, deeds, and emotions. All right, so that's what he has, right? That ghost thing is his saluter. I'm assuming. So it looks like a phantom. And intent. Usually the information hidden in objects isn't left there on purpose. People tend to do so unwittingly. Thaumaturges do the opposite. They put their intent into traces deliberately. It's a convenient and unobtrusive way to communicate without attracting unnecessary attention. In perception, the thaumaturge's inborn ability to peek under the surface of things. It doesn't depend on the day or the week, nor the number of saluters one possesses, only on the level of one's abilities. For a powerful thaumaturge, reading this or that is not a problem. I must say it happens rather spontaneously and constantly involves intruding on the other people's privacy. There are things I'd rather not know, and some I wish I could forget. Manipulation. Once a thaumaturge is tied to a saluter, they can use its power of manipulation in the dimension the saluter belongs to. A powerful thaumaturge can freely manipulate the emotions, words, thoughts, and deeds of other people. Upper allows me to manipulate the heart dimension. Heart dimension, that's emotions, okay. Oh, then guy's got a revolver. The only truly useful thing I took from home, reliable until now. I cannot remember how it ended up in her house. That is why my banishment started with. Oh, that is what my banishment started with. How dramatic it sounds. The outcast's revolver. The gunslinger in exile nonsense. And then up here, I'm assuming that's his saluter. Oh, yep, that's okay, that's what it says. My first saluter, he came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upper. I can no longer use his power, nor ever fully see him. We are both shadows of our old selves. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. Ah, and then Paimon. You were so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher, that you would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me, that together we would discover the secrets of Earth's elements and the secrets of people's hearts. I would become something more, that having as many as two saluters, I would reach for what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. Ah, so he has two saluters, but that one seems to have messed with his head. Alright, so this is the character. If anyone finds this, please send it to Victor Solsky. People lose all sorts of things. Anything can happen. It feels odd to write about oneself. I was born a thaumaturge on September 22nd, 1875, in Warsaw, under the Tsar's rule. 15 years ago, I made a pact with my first saluter, Upper. Then, with his help, I tried to help my friend. It didn't work out. My father was furious. He sent me to my mother, to Paris. Then I did a lot of stupid things, and now I almost lost my powers and my connection to Upper. Now here I am, broken, lonely. My only hope is a traveling mystic, such as life. And father, Stanislaw Solsky, my father and a thaumaturge. Even my mother was sick of him after a few years of marriage, so she left. I was the only one to inherit his powers, but it didn't bring us any closer. When my powers were revealed, he sent me to Paris. That's something I will never forgive him for. Person I truly miss while I'm away. We're twins, so there's always been a special bond between us. I have exchange. Okay. That seems to be everything for now on the note side. These are all my abilities I can get later, and of course, his looter is with the heart, so that's Iran is weakened and in danger of collapsing. See, these are different. Okay. Oh, those are my flaws. Ah, there's Upper. Looks like a cool dude. Alright, now what does this one say? Dear Junko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. The times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there. The world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Uh, Alright, let me see. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, and actions and words. You can reach your goal easier. I skipped this real quick. What is a Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. Uh, Interesting. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow in the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Buligin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. Oh no, that ain't good.
Dzień dobry. Czy istnieje szansa, że jedzie pan do wsi?
Dobry, a gdzie mam jechać? Tu nie ma gdzie jeździć, panie. Stacja, wieś, cmentarz, tyle. Wyżej koń nie pojedzie.
Interesuje mnie właśnie ta wioska.
Jak pan masz tylko powód, żeby
Yeah,
tam jechać, to
this feels way
wsiadaj
more
pan.
immersive to hear it in Polish.
Będę
Alright.
wdzięczny.
Zawsze to będzie miło, do kogo gębę otworzyć.
Okay. Prologue, hoping for the better.
Tutaj się nie ma już co rozglądać, to będzie wszystko. Trudno byłoby się tu zgubić. Pan zajdzie do gospody, tam, za tym placykiem, po schodkach. Tam panu powiedzą, gdzie ten kaznodzieja. Albo i o tej porze, to i on sam tam będzie.
Dziękuję.
All right, head to the tavern. Oh, there we go. Take a look around. Proletariat's Brizzola. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. See us. I was gonna talk to.
Panowie, czy gospoda to tutaj?
Ty, putnik, ty z daleka idziesz?
Owszem, jestem zmęczony.
Ładne buty. Ciepłe?
A proud answer. It not only draws from your flawed pride's level, but will also feed it more. But that's his flaw, though. But if I feed into it, I think my powers get better, though?
Rzeczywiście, buty mam wyjątkowo ciepłe. Dziękuję.
I prędzej czy później skopią tyłki soldatom.
Nie kuś, Luka, nie kuś. Zaraz do ciebie wrócimy, tylko załatwimy formalności z tym turystą. Idziesz z nami. My carskie soldaty.
Twarze raczej nie pasują do munduru. Bardziej do złodziei.
Chyba nie chce rozmawiać z nami po dobroci.
Oh, great. Didn't want to fight. Oh, yes I am. What the hell? Yep, when your enemies lose all their HP, you win the fight. The enemy's HP is shown on the bars below their feet. Alright, I'm gonna start with this guy. I can do a planned attack. Oh, knocked his ass out. Action Q. Oh, I didn't even see that. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions key at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Ah! Let me just turn these down a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, not the dialogue, though. Keep the dialogue up. There you go. I don't want it too loud. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I can just hit him again. Then he goes. That's cool. I can. Knocked his ass out.
I się ruskie doigrały. Nie doniosą na nas. Wstydu sobie narobią, jak powiedzą komu, że ich taki
Some
kaleka
cripple.
słuchał.
Alright then. On the Grimoire's cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt saluters to enable further development. So, I have 1 point. Can I upgrade any one of these, or does it have to be of the heart? Can I do any one? Oh, it can't be any one. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade. Oh, nice. Oh, do I have a skill point? Oh, I do. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Did that work out now? Give it an upgrade? Okay, but I put one on there just to see if I can just, yeah, so I can pick whichever skills I want, so. But I'll go ahead in the next one I get, I'll put it onto this one, Gamble. And it's just pretty good, a 60% chance of doing double damage. It's pretty good. Oh, wait. Okay.
Grzeczny piesek.
Alright. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Let's see.
Proszę wybaczyć, czy pan nazywa się Grigori Jefimowicz Rasputin?
Oh, Rasputin.
Wybaczam.
Przepraszam, po prostu szukam pana od tak bardzo dawna
I spodziewałeś się śmierdzącego prostaka, analfabety, który naciąga chorych ludzi i twierdzi, że rozmawia z samym Bogiem. Już mówiłem, że ci wybaczam.
Tak, słyszałem, zwłaszcza w Petersburgu. Słyszałem też o uzdrowieniach, nawet beznadziejnych przypadków, niewytłumaczalnych.
A w co ty wierzysz?
Say that you believe in his power, or that you want to see it for yourself.
W cuda. I w moim stanie mogę liczyć już tylko na cud. I znam znaczenie tego słowa. Jestem taumaturgiem.
Skąd przyjechałeś?
Jestem z Warszawy.
Czyli z Rosji.
Polski.
Z której Polski? Z tej rosyjskiej, niemieckiej, czy z tej części, która należy do Austrii?
Z Warszawy.
Masz jakieś imię?
Wiktor Szulski.
Spotykałem już na swojej drodze ludzi, którzy kłamali mi o swoich problemach, a potem rozpowiadali, że jestem szarlatanem. Po nich pojawiali się kolejni, z widłami i pochodniami, a ja musiałem znosić szykany, plucie w twarz lub ratować się ucieczką, żeby ocalić życie. I teraz ty mówisz, że jesteś czarodziejem z wymyślonej krainy, której nikt nie widział na mapie od ponad 100 lat.
Ha!
Wybacz moje rozbawienie. Jestem przed pierwszą kawą.
Wybaczam panu i wciąż proszę o pomoc.
Udowodnij, że jesteś taumaturgiem, a wysłucham cię.
Co pan chce, żebym zrobił?
Poznałem kilku takich jak ty, więc wiem, co potraficie. Znajdź w tej gospodzie coś, co należy do mnie i powiedz mi coś, co tylko ja mogę wiedzieć.
Muszę najpierw mieć coś pańskiego i osobistego, żeby nauczyć się pańskiego śladu. To taki wzór, po którym rozpoznam pozostałe przedmioty.
Powąchaj to.
Prayer beads. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Okay.
Wrócę do pana za chwilę.
Nie mogę się doczekać.
Okay. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in a different situation. Thaumaturge possess perception. Yeah.
Rozejrzyjmy się tu. Nawet modlitwa nie jest w stanie wyciszyć tlącej się w Rasputinie złości.
Words are clinging to the bowl like unwashed scraps from a recent meal. Neat lines of prayer float into the sky, swirl and fade, overtaken. Overtaken by a curse, no doubt. In a fit of passion, a hobbling cunt. Okay. Huh. He's no oasis of peace.
Kto by pomyślał, że drzemią w nim takie pokłady namiętności?
Ah, prayer book. Okay. But you know, we know it's Rasputin's. Hmm. Okay. Nah. Alright, well, guess I found everything, so. Yeah, but my mind indeed aren't up.
Czego się dowiedziałeś, czarodziej?
Cóż, jest pan gorliwym człowiekiem. To przenika wszystkie poziomy pana osobowości. Wiarę, namiętność.
Nie bardzo imponujące odkrycie.
Jeszcze nie skończyłem. W Petersburgu zostawił pan za sobą jedną bardzo oddaną i bardzo młodą dwórkę.
Przynajmniej jedną, mój drogi.
Nie smakowało panu śniadanie. Kasza z sarnim tłuszczem. Przeklina pan osobę, która ją przyrządzała. Nazywa ją pan kulawą pizdą, prawda?
That's so mean.
Siadaj.
Yeah, he'll remember this. Yeah,
Powiedz mi
right.
raz jeszcze, dlaczego mnie szukałeś?
Nah, I'm just gonna go straight to the point.
Kilka lat temu mnie utratą kontaktu z moim pierwszym salutorem. Nie mogę przez to rozwijać swoich umiejętności. Wiem, że mój upyr tam jest. Czasem się manifestuje, ale nie czuję już więzi. W zasadzie to z każdym dniem tracę ją coraz bardziej. Jeśli ona zniknie, mój umysł, stracę poczucie rzeczywistości. Popadnę w obłęd.
Nie wiem, czy mogę ci pomóc.
Oh, another pride answer. See, but it is. Ah.
Mam pieniądze, jeśli o to chodzi.
Rozdaj je potrzebującym. Mnie nic po twoim bogactwie. Miałem na myśli, że nie wiem, czy jestem w stanie ci pomóc. Mój dar to coś, co dostałem od Boga. Jednym pomogłem, innym nie wiem.
Może wystarczy, jeśli zrobi pan to samo, co innym.
Spróbujmy. Wsłuchaj się w mój głos. Jesteś bezpieczny. Jak długo słyszysz mój głos? Jesteś bezpieczny. Pozwól mi zajrzeć do swojego umysłu. Pozwól mi spojrzeć twoimi oczyma. Wpuść mnie.
Gdzie
shit.
jestem? Rasputin. Nikogo tu nie ma. Muszę się stąd wydostać. Co to za
Alright.
dźwięk? Łańcuchy?
Ślepcze. Nigdy nie potrafiłeś pojąć nauki dostrzegania oczywistych rzeczy. Wciąż nic nie widzisz?
Czego niby nie widzę?
Twoja skaza przesłania ci wzrok. Od zawsze przesłaniała. Duma. Twoja przeklęta duma i poczucie wyższości.
To chyba po tobie, ojcze.
Przegrasz, głupcze. Zawsze przegrywasz. Przegrywasz nawet z samym sobą. Nie widzisz, ale czy chociaż słyszysz? Jesteś słaby, głupi i ślepy. Słyszysz? Słyszysz?
Oh.
Widzę, ojcze. Wyraźnie.
Długo będzie jeszcze leżał? Zamieść chciałam.
Gdzie Rasputin?
Na cmentarzu. Złe mary odpędza i uokojenie ludziom daje. Dobrze się czuje?
Tak. Zdecydowanie tak.
Zamieść chciałam.
Już się zbieram. Dobrze cię zobaczyć. I coś jeszcze. Widziałem go tak jak ciebie teraz. To nie była zwida. To był salutor, niespętany baktem. Dziki. A jeśli tak, to znaczy, że we wsi jest ktoś, kto ma skazę, która go przyciąga.
Do mnie mówił?
Modliłem się.
Zamieść chciałam.
Alright, let her sweep. Shit. Let that lady sweep. Oh, but I can't use his abilities yet, right? Because I lost his connection. Okay.
Co my tu mamy?
Się gapić będą, ale nikt się nie ruszy. Tylko Wesna przyniesie, Wesna pomoże. A jak coś Wesnie pomóc trzeba, to nikogo nigdy tutaj nie można znaleźć. Nie twoje to nie rusz. Nazjeżdża się jeszcze takich. Tfu.
Drop apple. Vesna has left her distant trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. I have to take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Let's see.
Taumaturgia mnie nie myli. Coś tu jest.
Dead goose.
Niedoczekanie twoje. Oddalam taki wyrok.
No i mówiłem, że tak będzie. A sam chciał do ciebie przychodzić. Pierwszy był do rozsądzania.
Ja swoje powiedziałam i zdania nie zmienię. Zabierać się stąd, bo już się gapie złażą.
Nie gapie, a świadek. A niech słucha. Bezstronnie podejdzie do tego. Panie, ten tutaj kłamca i złodziej pamiątkę po mojej matce mi ukradł. A ta czarownica mówi, że mam mu jeszcze swoją gęś oddać.
Boś mi moją zadusił. A mnie żadne szkiełka po twojej matce potrzebne do niczego nie są.
Bo jak żeś gęś zadusił, to wiadomo, żeś ty to zrobił. A że ci Bogdan Wisiorek kradł, to nie udowodniłeś.
I gdzie tu sprawiedliwość?
A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Wait, I don't have heart though, do I? Ah, shit. I can't even check. I don't have... Do I have heart though?
Może posłuchaj spokojnie słów mądrej kobiety.
No, w sumie to...
Shit.
Przepraszam, Bogdan.
Właś i mów, po coś przylazł.
I'm glad I put that point in... Oh. Hey. That was pretty... Hey, that was pretty good. Ooh. We, settled that. An unfinished letter. So. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study, and now you're calling us stupid. Backward. You repeat after that rector of yours. Oh God, I'm gonna be bad with fucking Polish, Russian, Georgian names. Sudeki? That Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs? And you want to write me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her, you can't. Diary of an Oblate Priest. They say that every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whisper the name Bukavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukavak here in Pyatigorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul, and I felt the fury that his wrath brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth and... Sorry, hold on. The taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe.
Wydaje się pani mieć pewny szacunek we wsi, stąd chciałem zapytać, czy nie pomogłaby mi pani w jednej sprawie.
Chłopcze, ja się młodsza nie robię. Mów, zanim zemrę.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's 3 clues I'm missing.
Mam w takim razie nadzieję, że będzie pani jeszcze żyła, kiedy wrócę.
Let me come back. Let me see, okay.
Czyżbym wyczuwał...
This box is marked with words of love, sweetest kisses, the names of Vesna and Luca intertwined, cuddly and tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the work carries with it, trace unknown. Dish shards, broken shards of blue ceramic. Where'd they go? Ah. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances, its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Trace certain, Vesna. Okay. She had a fight here. Damage axe shaft. A damage. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Trace familiar impetus person. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as toward his juniper berries, the shaft is overgrown with thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. A love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Conclusion? Domestic squabble. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they're out of breath, but they persist together despite everything.
Chciałem porozmawiać. Pani Wesno, proszę otworzyć.
Proszę stąd odejść. Nie zapraszaliśmy żadnych gości. Mówię, idź stąd, bo ludzi zawołam! Pomocy! Pomocy! Ludzie, ratunku!
Czego tu, przybłędo?
Oh, great.
Nie szukam kłopotów. Chciałem tylko porozmawiać.
Już my z tobą pogadamy.
I'm gonna talk. Adjust upgrades. And oh, I can do those right now? Oh wow. Now I'll start the fight. Fuck it. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fights to end quicker. Okay. Well, let me try that out, I guess. Oh no, oh, he can do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that on him. Yeah. Alright. Let's reduce his focus. And then do... Fury Intoxication. The enemy has lost other focus and is now in the breakdown state, a great chance to launch a strong attack. Alright, let me do that now. Yeah, concussion. Ah, there we go. Right, I can do a concussion now. Let's try that. There you go.
Diabli cię nadali. Można tak powiedzieć, zgoda. Alright. Ah, yes, hold on. I have a point to use. Oh. I think it'd be a good thing to get all these up by one. Restores your focus. Reduces focus by one additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Alright. There we go. We got all those a little bit upgraded. It's good. Let me see. Protective Charm. Okay. Never mind. Nothing. Przepraszam. Potrzebuję dostać się na tutejszy cmentarz. Zawiezie mnie pan?
Dopiero co wróciłem rano z pocztą. Nie będę koni znowu gnał na złamanie kark. Jeszcze na cmentarz. Stamtąd nikt panu nie ucieknie. O, a koń ledwo zipie. Ha, zobacz pan.
Ah.
Jeszcze do pana wrócę.
Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. Let me see how. Rag. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone. The muscles burned with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job, such was his fate. The coachman's tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of this moment is rest. I can relieve his suffering.
Nigdzie teraz nie jadę.
Hold on, buddy, I got you.
Może zmieni pan zdanie i podrzuci mnie jednak na cmentarz.
No, z drugiej strony, tutaj nie dzieje się w zasadzie wiele więcej jak na cmentarzu. A przecież i tak miał się konik wybiegać, więc siadaj pan.
All right. Yeah, look around. Ah.
Żyjesz? Czy to znaczy, że pomogłem Thaumaturgu?
Nie mam nawet słów, żeby powiedzieć, jak bardzo jestem wdzięczny za to, co pan dla mnie zrobił. Nie czułem się tak od lat.
Cieszę się, że pomogłem.
Widzę go! Mojego upyra! Wrócił. Czuję z każdą chwilą, jak nasza więź się umacnia.
Cieszę się, ale proszę, pohamuj radość. Jesteśmy na cmentarzu.
O.
Kiedy mi powiedziano, że jest pan na cmentarzu, byłem pewien, że zobaczę, jak wskrzesza pan zmarłych.
Jeszcze nie. Dzisiaj tylko modlę się o spokój duszy Wasilija. Cała wioska cierpi po jego stracie. Był tu starostą.
On przeklął to miejsce. Z jego śmiercią mrok i fatum zawisły nad wioską.
Sam widzisz, każda krzywda ma u nich swoje wytłumaczenie w gusłach. Wierzą, że po śmierci Wasilija wieś opętała jakaś wyjąca nocami poczwara, czy inny jawiec.
Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Let's ask about the elder's death.
Jak umarł ten starosta?
Pożar był, panie.
Fire.
Płomienie pod niebo strzelały, a on płonął i przeklinał, klątwy rzucał. I rzucił.
Oh
Zgliszcza po
my.
tym wszystkim to przeklęte miejsce. Złą ziemię licho przejęło.
Nie zachęcaj jej. Jak zacznie, to nie można jej zatrzymać.
To też może być działanie Salutora.
Co masz na myśli?
The work of a saluter. Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror. Let's ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village.
Co takiego się zmieniło we wsi po śmierci starosty?
Wszystko źle, panie. Wszystko na głowie postawało. Ludzie jak się kłócili, tak teraz drą koty. Aż sztachety w ruch idą. Baby cierpliwości do dzieci nie mają. Chłopy do bab, a sąsiad do sąsiada. Słowo każde obraźliwe może się wydawać i afront od razu gotowy. Awantura.
Takie tragedie jak śmierć Wasylija odciskają piętno na wszystkich. Musi minąć czas, żeby się z tym pogodzili. To nie musi znaczyć, że mroczne siły opętały to miejsce.
Yeah, you want to bet? Ha!
Kiedy mnie uzdrawiałeś, miałem sen. Marę. Ale na granicy tego snu i jawy wydawało mi się, że widziałem Salutora. To on może mieć wpływ na...
Yeah, that thing that looks like a dog, right? Wrapped in chains.
To dobrzy ludzie, ale małolotni, Wiktorze. Obawiam się, że może chodzić im o pociąg.
Szeptucha mówiła, że to licho to Bukawacz.
A Bukawacz.
Czy ten stwór, który was nawiedza, dzwoni łańcuchami, wije się i szczerzy pysk wypełniony ostrymi zębiskami?
Bukawacz!
Gdzie mieszkał ten starosta?
Pokażę ci. Dajmy odpocząć duszy Wasylija na dzisiaj. Amen.
A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukavach. Conclusion. A peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of Bukavach. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Bukavach are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sirmia, a part of the kingdom of Slavonia. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. Damn. Yeah, see, I need my D on 1. I need to hurry up and get an upgrade soon on that. There you go. There's the burnt homestead.
Czujesz to? Zapach tajemnicy.
Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Trace familiar, impetuous person.
Prawdziwy strach.
True fear. A rag doll. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Oh, that is a good description. Oh, yeah, that's a good description. Yeah. Ooh, this must have been a horrible fire to see. Damn, this burned down too. Everything's shit.
Straszna śmierć.
Horrible death. The dried blood stain it has soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body. The heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Oh. Okay.
Co spodziewasz się tu znaleźć? Pożar był prawie rok temu.
Czas nie ma tu takiego znaczenia. Szukam wskazówek i osobistych śladów, które naprowadzą mnie na kogoś, kto nosi skazę, która zwabiła tutaj Salutora.
No tak, myślałem, że mogę być ci pomocny, ale... nie bardzo rozumiem, co do mnie mówisz.
No, I can just tell him all this stuff here.
Skazy to głęboko ukryte piętno, które odciska się na ludzkich duszach. Rodzi się przede wszystkim pod wpływem dramatycznych wydarzeń.
Jak to się ma do tych salutorów? To z łaciny?
Tak, od przybysza. Ludzie od zawsze pojmowali salutory jako duchy, demony lub chochliki.
Jak z tych bajek, które miejscowym opowiada szeptucha i inne stare baby?
Czasem takie bajki i legendy opisują, jak ludzie postrzegają salutory. One nie przyjmują fizycznej formy. Salutory lgną do skaz ukrytych w ludziach. Thaumaturg odkrywa te skazy w człowieku. Wydobywa je na powierzchnię i przejmuje, aby zwabić do siebie salutora. W tych momentach zazwyczaj zawodziłem. Nie potrafiłem zatrzymać salutora przy sobie. Nie umiałem go ze sobą związać.
A ty? Masz jakąś skazę?
Do I want to tell him my flaw of pride?
Noszę skazę dumy.
Nie domyśliłbym się.
A teraz, dzięki pańskiej pomocy, mogę znowu odkrywać w ludziach skazy i kryjące się za nimi salutory. I myślę, że jestem w stanie schwytać mojego drugiego salutora.
There you go, now he'll remember that.
Ludzie zawsze zostawiają po sobie indywidualne cząstki swojej osobowości, nawet na prozaicznych przedmiotach. Mogę odczytać zapisane na tych przedmiotach myśli i uczynki, a potem dopasować je do właściciela. To pomaga zebrać ogromną wiedzę na temat człowieka, zwłaszcza jeśli trzeba kogoś znaleźć.
Co jeszcze potrafisz?
Jeśli uda mi się pochwycić drugiego salutora, będzie to w zasadzie bardzo rzadkie wydarzenie. Zwykły Thaumaturg nawet nie podejmuje kolejnych prób. Tylko nieliczni mają kilka salutorów.
Dlaczego?
I can keep saying these proud answers, but I don't know if that's always a good. That's all. That should always be a choice to pick. I'll do this other one.
Niektórzy postradali zmysły. Ja byłem bliski obłędu. Straciłem poczucie tego, co rzeczywiste. Nie wiedziałem, co jest prawdą. Ale wiem, że potrafię to zrobić. Jestem prawie na 100% pewny.
Czy nie takie właśnie myślenie zesłało na ciebie problemy, które doprowadziły cię do mnie?
To już nie jest istotne.
A co się zmieniło?
Tym razem pan jest przy mnie. Dlaczego chciał mi pan tutaj towarzyszyć?
Nigdy nie poznałem tak blisko żadnego taumaturga. Chciałbym dowiedzieć się jak najwięcej o twoich umiejętnościach.
Muszę się tu jeszcze trochę rozejrzeć.
Nie zatrzymuję cię.
Now we can talk to her.
W tym domu zawsze było pełno strachu, a gospodarz żył jeszcze, kiedy dom zajął się ogniem. Ktoś chciał go zabić. Ogień tylko przykrył te zbrodnie. Z tego mordu zrodziła się skaza, do której przylgnąłeś, prawda? Znajdę cię, kiedy odnajdę mordercę. Znam właścicielkę tej laleczki. Może powinienem jej to oddać. Ona pewnie wie więcej o tym, co tu się wydarzyło.
Oh my god, the doll was Vesna's. Oh, okay. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety and her mind wanders. Lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Wiktor! Mam nadzieję, że masz już to, czego chciałeś, taumaturgu. Bo chyba czas się zbierać.
Oh, shit.
Skąd ten pośpiech, Klecho? My carskie soldaty.
Oh
Może
no.
jakiś datek na carską armię?
Rosyjskich posterunków.
To chyba ten z ładnymi butami. To ty sprałeś naszych kamratów?
Say yes and you can do it again.
Was mogę potraktować dokładnie tak samo.
On nie jest taki słaby, na jakiego wygląda. W zasadzie to teraz wygląda lepiej niż wtedy. Ale nie licząc księdza, wciąż jest sam.
Już nie jestem sam.
Yeah, he's got his saluter now. I'll do a planned attack. Then bloody penance to him. Oh, did he knock him out? Oh shit, is he gone? No, he's not. He's barely. That was double damage though. Ooh, yeah. Let me knock his ass out real quick. Then go to you. Alright, there we go. Now he's knocked out. Oh shit. Gotta gain some health back though. Oh shit. I thought I was, never mind. Oh, I gained some health back. Okay. Oh, here we go. Try this out. Oh, I get my concussion now. There you go. Alright, that's pretty good.
Mnie? Nie, ale te salutory pomagają ci również w bijatykach? Możesz manipulować ludźmi i wrzucać im demony do głowy.
He doesn't understand it. He didn't see that. All he saw was me fight, and then all these other people were getting hurt, but I wasn't doing damage to them.
Kto powie mi więcej o tym, co się tu wydarzyło?
So that's cool. Now let me work on my upgrades now. Let me up my deeds now. There we go. Now I got one of everything, so that should help me with some stuff now. I hope. My upgrades are up now. Let me up my concussion. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the village. Oh, wait. Let me go back to the cemetery. I think I can investigate that tombstone now. Yes, I can. Elder Vasily died only a year ago. Oh yeah, stone strikes against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Okay, that's all for now. And now there's some stuff in town that I can investigate. There we go. Okay, so far, from the little bit I've already been playing, I think this is a cool game. Wow, there's a lot of collectibles and stuff to get. And apparently more clothes. Pretty soon I'm gonna get clothes. So far, yeah, I think this is a cool game. I think it's cool that they added this on the PlayStation Game Pass. You know, where was some of the stuff that I could investigate now? I think back in the tavern, there was some stuff I could look at in the tavern. Oh, hold on, it's over here. Yeah, there's some stuff in the tavern now that I can look at. Let me see. No? Where was it? There was some stuff that I couldn't have accessed earlier. Don't remember where.
Znam już ślad tej kobiety. Oboje, Wesna i jej małżonek, zostawili swoje ślady w spalonym gospodarstwie Wasylija. Luka szczerze kocha swoją żonę. Sądzisz, że kochał ją tak mocno, żeby dla niej zabić? Masz rację. Lepiej zapytam o to Wesnę.
I see. Right. There you go. Okay. Well. Yeah, this does seem like an interesting game, but I will... Oh, God. I will play more. I will play more of this. I'll play more of this, but it'll have to be tomorrow. Tomorrow after I get out of work, because I got work tomorrow, so I'll do this. I'll play some more of this tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Or tomorrow evening. Yeah, it's a cool game so far. I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, the more I look at this guy, he does look like that old man from Clair Obscure. Then I like that skeleton guy that's behind him. But okay, I've started this game called the Thaumaturge. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep playing this, and yeah, hopefully I'll keep pushing this story along tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because it's getting pretty late for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off for the night. But I will be back tomorrow with this game, so don't you worry about missing anything. But yeah. I want to thank Silent High Fiver for redeeming this as a game for me to play under my channel point rewards. Thanks for the 20,000 points. That was great. You know, I appreciate that. But alright, I will keep playing this tomorrow. Everybody have a good night, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.